Hey, Shavina. Hey, Ann. Emmy went to her dad's, and Gage is in his room watching TV, so y'all about to have to put up with me. Yep, I basically went hermit all weekend. I haven't done anything. Nothing. Let me cut the air on. I don't know if I'm tired. I'm just blah. Basically, because I'm trying to quit vaping. Makes me moody. That's gotta be what's wrong with me. My ego brain says, go get more vapes. Why the hell? How do I open this? Never feel bad for being moody. I always feel guilty when I'm moody. It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? We all human. If I stay on this path of not vaping, Trident stock is probably going to go up. Because I'm going to buy so much of it. I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. Hey, MBB. I be bought all the aloe and all the Trident, man. That's how I represent my Scorpio energy. I am, what do you call it? Obsessive about whatever it is I do, even if it's chewing freaking gum. Alright, sad song. Is there any chance of reconciliation of H, J, and AK? Is there any chance of reconciling for sad song? I should email them and ask if I could do like affiliate marketing for them. The aloe company. They're based in California. I might do that. Because I wouldn't be doing it like lying and saying I use it. That's a good idea. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed. Hey, Marky. So, sad song. I'm not saying it's impossible because the Knight of Pentacles is here, but this is such a slow energy, and the blockage is the emotional unavailability. So, it's more likely not than yes. I'm not going to say a hard no, but the Knight of Pentacles is such a slow card with the emotions being reversed. I would say probably not going to reconcile. If it does happen, it's going to be far in the future, especially if you're wanting it to be successful. Hey, actions. All right, so we got sad song. MBBST. Does G have any interest in me? Does G have any interest in MBB? Did you have a good day, Mark? Yes, Ann. I be going and buying all the aloe water. I don't even be leaving one spare one when I go. I just get them all, no matter how many it is. Ace of Wands reversed, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like no. With the Ace of Wands reversed, I feel like this person is more focused on like their money or what they can do to better their physical life. Shavina, does living with my mom block my progress in life? You're welcome, MBB. Does living with my mom block my progress in life? What, Mark? You mean like uptown or something? Are y'all okay? That's terrible. I'm glad you were with her. At your nephew's prom outside. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Queen of Swords reversed, Seven of Wands. So, yes, being around this person in your daily life can cause bitterness and you're on edge, kind of. So that means that it will block your progress because you take that energy with you everywhere you go. So if there's any way you can set boundaries with this person in a healthy way and not allow them to control your emotions and your energy, that might help. But yeah, I do feel like they block it because you allow them to pull you around emotionally. You allow them to cause bitterness inside of you. You kind of have to think of it this way, Shavina. You can't control what they do, but you can control how you respond. I know it's easier said than done, but we're okay, just some scratches and aches. We reported it to the cops. What in the hell? People have lost their ever-loving mind. All right, Spicy Pisces, are you still here? Hey, Bia. Your sister's ex-husband plotted it all. I wish y'all could prove that and get his ass canned in slammer. Why you looking like a Bia? Alright, I don't know if Spicy Pisces is here. So, Bia, will I get a job if I apply in Linked? You have evidence? I would use every bit of it. Be patient and allow it to unfold so you can get him for that. That's terrible. Because I know good and well y'all didn't provoke anybody to jump on you. Alright, Bia, will you get a job if you apply on Linked? Because y'all were in a public place for a valid reason, because the child was at the prom, and you did not provoke that. That's like assault. They better be careful messing with people like with no reason like that. All right, Bia, King of Wands and the Nine of Wands reversed. Yes, I think you will. At least you'll get a call or an interview or something, because the King of Wands is here. That's about you taking action in a masculine way, right? So yes, I think you will. Exactly. You just hit the wrong guy. You're welcome, Bia. Earth Angel, will Alex text me soon? That's man, people need to get their life together. I get in my bubble so much until I get kind of like, I'll get down sometimes, like when I'm off work and I'm tired and I don't want to do anything, so I beat myself up. But then, if you do go out in the world, look at what you got to deal with. Will Alex text me soon? Earth Angel. You know what? I better make sure all my messages are showing up. I be forgetting to do that. Now my darn thing is blank. Y'all look at this. My messages are blank. What in the hell? Yes, maybe y'all can get some camera footage. That'll be perfect proof. I'm going to close it out in just a second. Let me see. Will Alex text you soon? It just it just blanked out all my messages. Yes, Eight of Wands is messages. So yes, they will. They will send you messages. Let me go out of here and go back in and see if that'll make it work. There we go. All right, Shamay, will Michael reach out to me this month? Will Michael reach out to Shamay this month? He just don't ever give up, does he, Mark? He just wants to make y'all miserable in any way possible. Seven of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords. I don't feel like they will reach out to you this month. Alright. Butterfly A. Is anyone interested romantically in me at Jay's school? Thank you, Anne. And if you have a camera footage, that's even better, Mark. Nowadays, that's one good thing about cameras being everywhere. You can usually get footage if something happens like that. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed. So, you asking if someone is romantically interested in the school, it's possible that it could happen with the Two of Pentacles. It could go either way. But with the Four of Cups reversed, it's saying that you need to be in contact with these people to make it happen. So there needs to be an energetic exchange. There is people that possibly would match you and be interested in you, right? But there is a need for you to be more around them more or something like that to make it happen. If that makes sense. Alright. Do Minley, I hope I said your name right. Like 10, will I be able to pass this Wednesday's interview? You're welcome, Butterfly. Will you be able to pass this Wednesday interview? Eight of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands. Yes, as long as you don't give up or not give it your best. If you give it your best with the Eight of Cups reversed, the answer is yes. You will be able to pass the interview. Alright. Sisters, will the manager help us this week? You're welcome. Will the manager help us this week? I need to come up with something good to eat today. There's nowhere good to eat out on Sunday, so I have to figure out something I have to cook. We know I don't like doing that. I could just make shepherd's pie. It's easy. Will the manager help you this week? Seven of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands reversed. I feel like they're going to hold back putting in a lot of effort to help this week. It's like if they see that they are definitely needed in the moment, they might jump in here and there, but it feels like they're more like holding themselves back. Seven of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands reversed. You welcome, Shimei. Yeah, we might just get some microwave stuff, and you know, I am not against it. Hey, Benita. All right, Chandru. Will I be having a reunion with my wife, Dee, this year? You like that idea too, Dan? I could get like one of them frozen lasagnas and some cheese bread. I don't know. I'm trying to take the easy way out. Alright, will you be having a reunion with your wife, Dee, this year? Ace of Wands reversed. Nine of Cups. It's not very likely. I'm not going to say no because anything's possible anytime for people to change and do whatever they do. But with the Ace of Wands reversed, it's not likely to happen. This person in this card is emotionally independent on their own. So this is not someone who is like in a relationship really. And the Wheel of Fortune is even here. So somebody here feels like there's no growth between you and them, or that you've hit a brick wall, so it's not likely. Happy Sunday, Margaret. Smart woman, Ann. Emmy's not coming back until tomorrow, and it's just me engaged, so I'll find something easy. Sexy Gina 25. Does my crush want to move on to someone else? Okay, so Gina, are you like in a relationship with your crush, or they're just a crush and you want to know if they're interested in you? Is that what you want to know? LaBelle, will I move to, okay, you want to, let's just ask that. Is the crush K interested in Gina? More than a one night stand, something lasts for the rest of your life. I go to church and walk the straight and narrow road. You feel like he is no longer interested. Let's see. That fell on the floor, so we're putting it back. So, is the crush interested in Gina? Margaret, working on Sunday with them crazy people. Seven of Wands reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. I do feel like the person has given up the idea of anything unfolding between you and them anytime soon. So I don't know if they think you're not interested in them or if they're just totally not interested in you at all. But this is a card of like giving up, right? And I asked if they're interested, and I see the giving up card. So it feels like they're in this energy of giving up anything unfolding between you and them. All right. LaBelle, will I move to the Middle East for work? Oh, Lord, Mark, you doing dishes. I hate dishes. I got a whole sink full in there. I'm going to get off here and make myself do them. Alright, will you move to the Middle East for work? Page of Swords reversed, Five of Swords. Right now, it's just something that's like far in the distance energetically that maybe you've researched about trying or doing with the Page of Swords reversed. In order to make this happen, there needs to be something more concrete here. I'm not saying you won't do it, but you got a lot of work to do to get it to that point. The Page of Swords reversed is where you're at. This is the student card that reads up on it, checks into it, thinks about it, but I think like maybe you need an opportunity to make that happen. It's not impossible, but whatever the next step is, I would say do that, but it's going to take some work to make it happen. Even the Five of Swords is here, so don't doubt yourself or your vision. Just keep working towards it every day or week or month. You know what, Ann? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not doing anything either, because I have to go back to work tomorrow anyway. You're welcome, LaBelle. All right, Margaret, I just want to know if TJ told the pastor that me and him are together, or that no one talks to me. So that no one talks to me. I don't understand that as a yes or no question, Margaret. Like, that's too much for me to get. Dumb it down for me and I'll answer a free question for you. Alright. Marky said, oh Lord, Marley, you better get up and wash them damn dishes. Starfall, does JD dislike me? Hey, Mayor. Does JD dislike you? Ace of Cups, Hermit? I don't think so. They might be distant towards you, but I don't think they dislike you. Ace of Cups, Hermit. Okay, Marky. I be forgetting you do Instagram too. All right, heart to heart. If I approach Issa and show him affection, will he reciprocate? Okay. And I'll listen in. Alright, if you approach Issa and show affection, will he reciprocate for heart to heart? You're welcome, Starfall. If you approach this person and show affection, will they reciprocate? Seven of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. I don't think they will, not at least not in the beginning. Queen of Swords is here in the reverse, so this is someone that's definitely not reciprocating in an emotional way. In fact, they might have a history of doing that and something happened to make them feel bitter about it, even if it wasn't you, like past hurts. So I don't think so. Heart to heart. All right. Let me go ahead and do Margaret, y'all, because she's at work. Did the pastor ask TJ if me and TJ are together? All right, let's see. Bonita said Margaret getting that tea. King of Cups reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Sun reversed. So either no, he didn't, or TJ didn't bring the truth to light about the situation. I don't feel like there's been as much knowledge passed between the pastor and TJ as you might think, or as much as he's saying. Because the Sun is reversed. King of Cups reversed. So these are like no cards over and over. So I feel like maybe there isn't as much being passed between them two as he's putting on. Alright, Bonita has S told P that he has feelings for me. P is his buddy. I wonder what Dan doing. I ain't think about it. And Miss Bikini, I spoke to her on a text message earlier. She was telling me about her aloe water. She found some aloe water at the Dollar Tree. Has S told P that he has feelings for Bonita? Chariot reversed, Four of Wands reversed. No, he hasn't. He might have told him that he wants to flirt with you or something, Page of Cups. But these are no cards. So he hasn't opened up about it. Except for maybe in a small way with the Page of Cups. He might show that he has interest in you by the things he says, but not like coming all the way out with it. She's a good old girl, Anne. Tanya is. All right, Mayor, will I travel with H? Will Mayor travel with H? All right, I did yours, Benita. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like there could be obstacles and challenges around a concrete plan or finances keeping this from happening. Now, if you change that and they change it, then guess what? You can make this a yes. But as of now, there's obstacles and challenges around Pentacles, and it could cause emotional disagreements between the two of you. So that's your blockage from traveling with H. Hey, Sacred. All right. Let me see if I missed anybody. You're welcome, Mayor. You're welcome, Margaret. Freaking Elvis Presley playing now. I'm sending you prayers, KP. I will say a prayer for you. Oh no. That's never a fun place to be. The only time I've ever had to stay overnight in the hospital is when I had my babies. And I could not wait to get out of that place. I feel like it's easier to get better when you're at home than in that place. But sometimes you have to go there, you know. It's never fun to go there. It kind of feels like jail. Or how I imagine, I've never been to jail, but how I imagine it would be in jail. That's what hospitals feel like. Y'all know the vibe. I'm tired of this Trident. I'm about to hit my vape so y'all can see in real time the struggle that I'm going through with this thing. Yeah, who would want to be in jail, man? Like, I'm sure if I got caught for everything that I did wrong, I'd probably be in jail at some point in my life, and I just was lucky and didn't have to go there. But at the same time, if I ever got in there, that would be some motivation to never want to go back. KP said he'd been to both and he would rather be in the hospital. So the hospital's a step up from jail. I could see that, yeah, based on that. Probably so. And at least you get a softer bed than jail, probably. I have to be real with y'all because I be reading all this random books and stuff, and it talks about, like, I don't even remember where I read it, but it was talking about your energy field, right? So if you're emitting love, your energy field is I don't know. I'm making up the numbers because I can't remember exactly what the numbers are, but let's pretend my numbers are correct. But for entertainment only, because I don't know the real numbers, I can't remember that. But compared to fear and doubt and anger and all that, love is like, say, 10 times further out your energy field. But authenticity is 100 times bigger than love. Now, I'm sure love needs to be mixed in with it, but y'all know what I'm saying? People that try to, like, it's not that they're getting online to be liars, but you know what I mean, I hope. They get on here and they try to be a person that's like a ideal version of themselves, but they're not really being who they are because they don't want to be in their authentic energy. So I'm working on that. You do get poked a lot in the hospital and the needles are too big in jail. I'm cool. Hell no, I don't like a needle. Y'all never have to worry about me getting caught up in any drug or anything like that that requires me to use a needle. I'm too chicken for that. This has been an eye-opener for me this week, how addicted I am to this damn stick. I feel like if you were in the state of being where you felt like you were authentically trapped into love, it's not authentic love, even if you think it is in that moment. It's more of an attachment. I've been there. Like someone's taken up all the real estate in my head and their energy stuck to me like glue, even though I'm ready for them to not. Oh, you didn't mean trapped. Okay, imagine being authentically tapped into love. I don't know if I know what that means. Basically, you'd have to be on the other side to be authentically trapped into unconditional love, tapped into unconditional love, I feel like. As long as we're in this meat suit, we're probably not. Probably like the highest love moment I've ever felt would be for my children. I'm always tapped into love and it always shows up in my readings. The love frequency. Well, we can tap into it to a certain degree, but we can't tap into what, in my belief now, this is just like some Marley opinion, but we cannot tap into what the other side, like what we are on the other side, because I feel like we came to this planet to experience being a human, right? And we fractaled down to 3D and 4D and all that in comparison to being directly attached to all that is spiritually. I feel like it's a whole lot more bliss. I done twisted all these things up. If we came to the planet, where did we come from? I feel like we're all just We were originally just sparks of source energy. That's what I think. I just think that. I got you, Anne. Haifa, will you have any private label? You agree with that? We're sparks. And then once we leave the planet, you know, like once we pass away, that spark just takes a different form, maybe. All right, Haifa, I'm not sure what you're asking me, baby, but we're going to try. Let's see. Will you have any private label? Will you have your own brand? Okay, got you. Sparks of the whole, that's right. Like God is the bonfire and we're just little sparks of it. And we're all here having our own little human experience, but if you're on the other side, I feel like you can all watch that without time being in the way. King of Pentacles, Hangman. So, I feel like you are on the right track to make that happen, Haifa, because the Hangman is here, lit up. His head is lit up with the vision or the idea or the plan. And you have the know-how to put in the effort, the time. You can make it happen. So if you choose to put your best foot forward and dive into it with consistent effort, yes, because you have the vision, you have the idea, you have inside of you the plan. So yes, if you want to make that happen, you can definitely do it. Hey Bethany, that is comforting to know. And there's no need in judging or being a hater, because basically we're all just here having our own human experience. You're welcome. From my research, our life cycle is similar to plant, mulch, dirt, seeds. I even think we could want to come here and be a plant or an animal or a fruit fly or something too. I don't know why I picked human. Now the vape done made me feel dizzy or lightheaded. On a beach where no hurricane comes. Can you imagine being a freaking palm tree when a hurricane came? and drop coconuts on all the assholes. That would be pretty fun. Mother Earth recycles us. Gina, I just do one free question per person, per live. I think I need to get off of here and go to the grocery store if everybody got a question. It wouldn't hurt them, man. I mean, it wouldn't like damage them permanently. It'll just knock them in the head. It won't kill them. So it will probably be fun. Absentively. A general for Anne. Let's see. All right, KP, you'll be next. Anne would knock some coconut scents into them. I saw some coconut water at the store, but I don't know if I would like it, so I didn't get it. It looked interesting. Alright, energy check for Annie girl. I don't remember. It was in like this cardboard looking container with a screw top lid, like square shaped, and it said it was coconut water. I love the coconut water with the pieces in it. I probably would too, because Aloe be having that might be it, KP. Oh, you said those suck, don't get those. It looks like, y'all know what I'm talking about? It looks like a cardboard container it's in, and it's square. I saw it around my aloe water. The Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The Five of Cups reversed. The Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be like, it doesn't have to be far away places, but with the Chariot energy, like you could be going and doing things that helps you feel grounded and stable within yourself with the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. Especially if someone outside of you, whoever this is, the King of Swords, tries to come towards you in some way. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords. It's like they may come off as they're being totally authentic and honest and truthful with you. But since you've done whatever it takes to ground yourself and feel stable within yourself and nurture yourself, Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot, it's like you still pick up on some sort of energy that they're not being totally honest and completely open with you in a King of Swords way. Like they come off as a King of Swords, but whoever this is, it's like they're doing it with a motive behind it, or they're trying to be like strategic with the way they come off. So it might be easy to get fooled initially, but Spirit is saying if you choose to take this Chariot energy and do things or go places that can possibly like ground your energy or make you feel stable, even if it's just going out in nature, okay, it's going to make you feel like it's going to be easier for you to see through this. It could be cunning energy or strategic energy where they're putting on the facade of the King of Swords, but in reality they still have stuff that they are not sharing or showing you about their intentions or who they are in general. And I feel like at some point in your life you may have given in and saw only the outside, the King of Swords. But at this point, if you choose to take this Chariot energy and maybe go into nature or go places you enjoy and do things for yourself that's nurturing to your energy, you're going to be very grounded and stable, and you'll be able to see through it easily. Even the Devil reversed is on the bottom. There's Dan. Hey Justin, coconut water is nature's Gatorade. Thank you, Ann. Sometimes I be wondering, do it make sense? You're welcome. All right, general for KP. Yes, I have, Ann. We'll be having to grow one day at a time. I be taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. And then 3 steps forward and 4 steps. General for KP. And be doing the Cupid shuffle. Oh my God. King of Cups. Knight of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands reversed, Hangman in the upright. In the reverse. So you do have like a sense of your heart is open, KP, with the King of Cups. But due to something in your reality that could be unstable, or maybe you didn't plan for, Knight of Wands reversed, inconsistent, something that's happening in your outer world that's inconsistent or not planned for, Spirit is saying that it might be easy to get hyper focused or caught up in it in a narrow-minded way, like you're totally focused in on whatever this Knight of Wands reversed is. But with the 6 of Cups reversed, it's kind of like that energy of, this is the Sun in Scorpio. And this can also be Scorpio, right? So it's like you're at this crossroads energy. You can focus in on whatever this is in your reality that's showing you not instability in some way or something that's not planned for. Don't get too caught up in it. Like, it could be easy, like we could all do it. We're all human, right? So yeah, getting like narrow-mindedly focused on that could result in the 6 of Cups reversed. It could make you feel not very good on the inside. But King of Cups is here, and if you reach for that and stay in that energy, I feel like then you can get this in the upright instead of the reversed, and you can see how whatever this is actually good for your growth and development. Instead of focusing on one side of it, just swap your perspective over to the other side, if that makes sense. Got it? Easier said than done, but that's what I feel like. Something in your outer reality that's unstable or not planned for could get you caught up where you're kind of hyper focused on it. However, if you switch your perspective and focus more on how it could be helping your growth and development, whatever that could be, and you can choose that as the creator of your world, that'll open up your perspective more. But it's not easy to do that when this energy shows up, because it's something that our ego can't plan for, basically. Nope. No pentacles, KP. You got the Six of Cups reversed, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Hangman. He was in the reverse, but I flipped him up because if you can focus on switching your perspective, he can flip up, you know? Justin said, who's talking to me about me? Are you going on Instagram now, Marky? You're good, KP. Yes, I didn't do nothing, Dan. Not a dang thing. Emmy went to her dad's today, and Gage is in his room watching TV, so that's why I came on here so early. Okay, I'm going to get on Instagram and hear Marky's story, y'all. I'll be back later. I love y'all. I have to go find something to cook for the grocery store anyway, because there's nothing good to eat out here on these streets on Sunday. I'm sorry, Dan. You're welcome, KP. Alright, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and I'll be back later. I love y'all. Okay, bye!